Hey guys, I'm Dirty Dungeon, and welcome back to more Conquest of Elysium for Necromancer style. And Albrecht, of course, is insane as always, but he'll work his way back from his insanity as he tries to go around Hades and either explore/conquer the realm. But we gotta focus on others at the current moment, like Anselm over here. We could upgrade Anselm to be a level 2 Necromancer. It could be smart, or we could make Urk leveled up eventually. Because we're having some people come down here from time to time. But I would like to get a Lich up north. But if we get a Lich up north, it'll take longer than turning him into his final form of whatever the last version of a white mage is. Not really sure what it'll be. But for now, though, I don't know if we're going to do anything this turn. I think this is going to be an easygoing turn that we don't think much about. There's Shade Mage here. I think I do want to make him better, though. Let's do it. Let's do the Ritual of Mastery. Why not? And he got Mummification. Well, that's actually not bad for where he is. He got Soul Vortex and Dark Power as his next spells. So that's actually not bad. Not bad at all. Those are some good spells for him. He's a little bit insane right now, but that's okay. We could fix that with time. And now, if we do 240, it'll be a long, long time, but eventually we could make him better than he already is. Quite better. We'll see what happens with that, though. I do want to get Urk to level 3, or perhaps our Ghost Lord. Either one would be very good. Level 3. Although our Ghost Lord is our faction leader, so perhaps he might take precedent. I believe he's... I mean, there's not really a faction leader technically now. Salamar was our faction leader, but he died really early on. We did, however, get past that. Of course, the computer, as always, is taking a long time to figure out what it's doing, because there is quite a lot of units for the computer to control. Ooh, we could get a golden wizard. That might be interesting. So further north we go. There's a Shade Mage, some Dispossessed Spirits. I don't think I'm going to try and take that. Not yet. Ooh, the Sea of the Dead, huh? I believe we're all in... Oh, he's not amphibious, is he? None of these guys are. Only the undeads up on the top are, it seems. We could go upwards, hoping that we're not going to run across anything. Of course, Urk's insane. His insanity's at 66 now, though. It's working its way down. Then eventually we'll be able to go kill all these guys and have to raise them as well with our massive army of undead animals. Of course. Of course. So we could summon a golden wizard, huh? Would that be good? It might be good. We could see how that goes. I think we're going to take Gunter and attack these guys. He does have the men, right? He does. And we'll retake our silver mine. Now, do we want a golden wizard that bad? I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get a golden wizard going here. So we got Boon. He's got Enchanted Sleep, Fireball, Flames, and Sunbeam if we want it. We'll switch Flames to Sunbeam. I believe it has a further thing. It does a lot of damage versus undead, though, so we do have to be careful. But he can also burn Forest now, which Forests don't do much for us, really. Not much at all. I don't think we're going to move him yet, though. We do have to be careful. Could start creating mummies if we really wanted to, but I don't think we have the adequate resources for that. Let's go kill these dudes. We'll take these guys out for a little stroll. Kill these brigands with our new golden wizard. Hopefully he'll cast an immediate fireball and murder them. We'll see how he does. After this fight, of course, with our Necromancer Gunter doing his work to kill some greedy little dwarves. And actually reanimate one of them. Cast your fireball. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Now hopefully you don't cast that again and kill all our undeads. Yep, see, that's gonna hurt our undeads real bad. At least one of them was hurt real bad. The rest are all okay. And there's the computer. We need to start killing some computers to make that go faster. If not for the sole reason that we need to kill them to conquer Elysium. As we shall. Oh boy. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Got past that screen. And Albrecht is insane. Wonderful. Might send him up back to the surface. We won't have the Banes, though, if we just regular plane shift. We'd have to. Oh boy, that's an issue, actually. Because we don't have the final spell to allow all our men to plane shift. Give the game a save since it's taking so long to load. That is an issue about the loading, though. Perhaps we could explore with him. Might not be a good idea, because there are a lot of enemies, but we'll try and be safe. If anything, we'll just lose the Golden Wizard. We do have a surplus of soldiers being created in our temple here. They're not the best soldiers you can ever have, but they're really good, actually. When they're all armored and in a pack, they can cause quite the chaos. Gunter's stuck on that. Urk is recovering at his own pace, of course. I don't know. I think I'd rather have a Lich than make Urk so much better. Even though we're having issues keeping that stuff down there, we have a temple now that a Lich would do quite well in. This all is for a later time, of course. I think this should be a safe place to plane shift up, and I was right. So we don't have that many men here, and we just left all our Banes down in Hades. Can move them around now. We'll start exploring just with them. Ooh, but they don't have Spirit Sight. That's an issue. I should have left a ghost or something with them. Does any just random ghost have Spirit Sight? Oh, these guys do. Okay, we might just plane shift back down and go help them. Next turn, give them a shade, and then go back up. I think that's what we'll do. Of course, this army is rather vulnerable because it's just a bunch of ghosts. We'll have to think. Think hard and long about that decision. It is quite the difficult one. Continue to make some of those dudes. Send our Golden Wizard to this watchtower. Ooh, another Brigand Lair. There's a lot of these around here. Or at least 2. That's not bad. That'll give us another Hand of Glory. There's also this ancient forest, but we won't have to deal with that for a little bit. Not for a little bit. Is Gunter ready to move? No. More dwarves coming our way. Of course, Gunter does have seemingly a surplus of troops right now. When he becomes uninsane, perhaps he won't just lose them immediately. What a nice Bane Lord. Killing those men. Oh, yep, there's the enemy. I didn't know he was vulnerable. Did he have a magic weapon? I didn't know he had that. Probably should have given that away before we sent him on a dangerous mission. He'll kill some of these guys, I'm sure. As the undead protect him for a turn or two. Or at least he'll injure them. Is he blinding them? Oh, man. That's really... Sunbeam? I didn't know... Is that what that does? Wow, that's really powerful. Whoops. Oh well. We'll blind a bunch of people before he goes. That's really good. Because they almost always miss after that. But he's dead now. So we don't have to worry about him. Anymore. We did, however, capture a Brigand lair. Hopefully we'll keep it and hold on to it for a while. Or forever would be nice too, I suppose. Now, what I'm thinking is we try and turn the one Necromancer in the temple into a Lich. Then we build up a mummy army. And things should go a little better. So we'll give them a shade to give them Spirit Sight. Oh, another Dark Tower. We could just take this as well. And sit them there for a little bit. So I think we'll do that. We'll just do that. And you probably don't have anything too good. You're only a Shade Mage. And there's not many men there, so we'll go kill them. And take another Dark Tower for ourselves. Which is rather nice. Aw, you took our Brigand Lair. Well, Gave us a turn's worth of nice resources. Looks like they may have been planning to come over here and try and kill some people, but I don't know how well that would go for them. Probably not very well, especially because we just upgraded our Necromancer. They do have a Wand of Fire, and now a Staff of Fireball. But we have plenty of men that could easily kill them. And if worse came to worse, and they did kill this army, we could plane shift up and kill them, and then retake it and raise all the dead again, which I wouldn't want to do, but we could always do. Like, that's always an option, is the thing. Let's actually recruit some goblin archers. I'm worrying they might actually try and come get us. And I don't like the possibility of that. Urk, you need to move so we can get more production. We're running out. You need to be able to we need to produce 5 per turn to do that every turn. And it's quite nice that we were being able to do it, because we have all these spearmen now for only 5 production and the cost of our ghost's sanity for a while. We do also have a bunch of armored long-deads. It'd be quite difficult for them to fight their way through this, I believe, because they'd lose all their front men for sure. And as soon as their casters got there, they do have wall climbing abilities, but we have a wall of undeads, and then a wall of armored long-deads, and then some scattered undead, long-deads, lots of little long-deads, some shade beast, archers up here. You know, it just wouldn't be easy. And by the time they get here, these guys will all be ethereal from this guy, because he won't have anything else to do but cast that. And actually, we'll put that to raise long dead, so he'll just keep raising long dead in the events of a siege. What do you have? Weakness, Shade War. Easy enough. So he has tendrils too. So he might injure some people, but it's not very good against ghosts and stuff. Fortunately, the dead aren't good at killing other dead. Quite fortunately, they aren't. And we'll move forward. Avoid troll woods unless you have a scout. There are often stealthy beings there. Of course there are. Controlled by the trolls. We need to move Gunter. Wealthy merchant, and we could recruit a necromancer's apprentice. And we could actually afford it. But I don't think we're going to. So we have 2 dark citadels, and 1 dark tower. So we'll release the Banes here. We have control over his Banes. Why do we do that? We don't want control over your Banes. You can have those back. And I wish we could see above us. I do worry about coming up on top of an army. Go south for now. See what south brings us. I have a bunch of Banes guarding this. It should be fine. Nice dark tower to call home. Or a bit. Or forever. Who knows? We'll actually move them for a moment. All it could retake it is dispossessed spirits of shades, and not worried about that. With this army of Banes, it will be able to keep anything from dispossessed spirits of really any number. I believe below 50. I think above 50 could start becoming dangerous where we start taking losses, and perhaps they die. But that'll have to happen before we actually see it. Oh, great. Our ghost is insane, so he's not moving anywhere this turn. Oh. Why? Oh, we didn't give him the shade back. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, he'll have to deal without it. We'll probably send him back to the Dark Tower. Maybe we'll just explore more with our Ghost Lord. He's almost completely sane, so I don't know why he's having issues still. Very unlucky. We will recruit more Soulless Soldiers. Oh man, I want to retake, it's a Raven Spy. I want to retake this, but it's dangerous. Anything we move, we'll have to move quickly. So we might do it next turn and retake it really quickly. It is midsummer, so it's not going to be hard to get actions over there anytime soon. Let's go down south, move Gunter. Could keep him there, but it could risk him at some point. Do we just want to kill these guys now? I say let's kill them now. Might have to raise some men if we lose a bunch, because the animals we have are quite weak. But if they target our Juggernaut, things will be fine. And we'll spawn some imps. Because yeah, our troops here aren't very powerful. They're good at killing these guys. As far as it goes. especially with our Juggernaut in the front, leading the army. Even if he's hit, he won't be killed. I wish we had a... Can you equip the Bane Lord with armor? I don't think we can. But I wish we had like something cool like a Bane to do that with. Or at least a better weapon for our Juggernaut. Because right now he's just attacking with about 6 damage per hit. Which is a shame. He needs a magic weapon. Which we might need to buy a hero or something to get one. And, you know, that'd even be chancing that we get a magic sword from one. Because we don't want a wand, but we could use a wand, I guess. But I'd really like some sort of magic, like the Infernal Torch we have. I know there's an army with that we have. Or, no, that was in a different game. Sorry. I was playing another Necromancer game by myself, and he had an Infernal Torch on him, was an abomination, which is like a big lob that absorbs people for HP. Which, it was cool. Okay, we're going to skip past this and see how many men we lose. Not going to be a lot, not going to lie. We'd rather weak troops there. They're going to kill those dispossessed spirits rather easily. I'm not surprised. What are they fighting there? Curious. Looks like a dwarf. And our Ghost Lord can move again. Ooh, a ghost town. They're gonna have this guy, who's got some dark magic. And we did just give up our men back there. So we might not do that. We could go back here and spawn above wherever that is. That below the castle? That could be potentially dangerous. We could go grab these troops, though. How many would that make? Like 50 or so ghost soldiers? We'll see what happens. I do believe that is where that castle is, and I'd like to retake it, but I can't really see it. I wish we had scouts we could control. That'd always be nice. Okay, we'll get some more of those soulless soldiers as we build up our army of the dead. And actually, I think we don't have the spell Raven Spy. We're not going to waste any hands doing that right now. Urk is actually uninsane. He did lose a lot of troops. He's overwhelmed. I'm so tempted. Urk, don't get mad at me, man. I'm gonna have you raise the dead. Oh boy. Yeah, there's gonna be just a little long deads, isn't there? Yep. And you're insane as shit, aren't you? Yep, 82. But now you have 349 rather than 200 something you did. So you're a little more safe, but a little more insane. And now we're sitting on this, so we'll get our production per turn. Not exactly what we need, but close. We'll get exactly what we need when we take that coal mine back, I believe. That'll be that turn. We are just trying to build up to get a lich. And then we will gain the ultimate power of eternal life and a big sanity buff. Because I think it's like 5 or 10. Something like that. Could kill these ghosts, these dispossessed. Let's kill these dispossessed spirits. Ooh, another dark tower. Let's just move this way. Hopefully not being attacked by anything. As we move Leopard Love to this dark tower, he will go and attack with us next turn. Could even kill this, but I don't want to yet. It's a little strong. I wonder, is there, like, Hades, does he exist as a person? I think he might. Urk's insane this turn. Of course you're insane, Urk. We really need more Hands of Glory. Is that what they're called? Why are they called Hands of Glory? It's nothing very glorious about... Is that supposed to be, like, ironic? I don't understand, I suppose. And easily killing some dispossessed spirits there for that ghost hamlet. It's nice we can get an income from the depths. And if it's just dispossessed spirits, they're rather easy to kill. Especially with the troops we have. So I guess we're going to go both attack this dark tower. Nothing we're not seeing, it's just a wraith. So he has unlife spells, but it's not a big deal. Let's go attack it. Oh, a magic item. Stoneborn. Meh. Not really worth it if we lose any troops. And they have Shades and Shade Beast. They have a couple Shades, too. Which means they're a little more powerful than the Dispossessed Spirits. Let's recruit more men. Could always raise the dead here. Some dead animals. It'd make him totally insane, but we do plan on turning him into a lich one day. But who knows when that'll be. Urk is dealing with his insanity, as he always is. He's always on the brink. Let's recruit some ghost archers here in Hades. We got a few more men there. Building up an army. Maybe we'll get a ghost captain one of these days and move them around, securing all the lands. You know, they only have a ghost here. I didn't realize that, really. And just Dispossessed Spirits, but they're just farms, I guess. Not really worth a lot. Even though they're nice to have. Can you turn ghost farms into ghouls? I highly doubt it. I think it has to be a regular farm. So easily enough killing this Wraith as he regains health, though. But we did finish him. Claiming that Dark Tower for our own. It's nice to have some Dark Towers, I suppose. Edge Wizard. Nothing that interesting. This way through Hades. Maybe we'll plane shift up next turn and take a look at the surface. Could be worthwhile to do. Ooh, a Raven Spy, huh? I will have none of that in my small kingdom here. I built my magic library, my coal mine, and my brigand lair. That is the extent of my small kingdom. 49 men moving around here. Plenty of men over here to kill them with, but it's not going to happen this turn, unfortunately. Or anytime soon, perhaps. Hopefully they don't try and set up a permanent Deva with a large force. That would be quite unfortunate. Uh-oh, we found the Prince of Death. He has got some interesting items, doesn't he? He's got a Serpent Amulet, Stoneborn Amulet, and Death. Ooh. Death Scepter. He's got Infernal Inn, Necromancy Magic. Jesus. He's got a bunch of Bane Gones, Banes. He's got a Tartarian Spirit. Honestly, this is actually a pretty not so great army. It has the level 3. So we could learn level 3 spells there. One day I will take this from you, and you will feel it fall from your hands. It also has an enchanted gate. So it has resistance to everything, but it looks like blunt. Jesus. But we have this is the Ghost Realm. Do we go take our forces and plan out an attack on the Citadel of Death? Does that mean we get Hades? Let's take a step here. Let's kill these Dispossessed Spirits. Interesting. This could be a prize that we look for. With this, we would basically ensure victory. We'd have the choice between any level 3 spell to learn. We'd have 3 library levels. 3 gold from it. Oh, man, it just looks so powerful. It's also very heavily fortified, though. And difficult to take because of the men they have here. All, of course, with experience. He has a crazy amount of HP. Oh, yes. It will reform back on its home plane. The process will also rid the being of any magic bindings, like being under the control of a demonologist. To kill being permanently, it must be slain in its home plane. So slaying it here would kill it permanently. He's giant size. He regains sanity at 10. My lord, he's powerful. He's also a combat caster. Got blunt resistance from the magic item. I wish he didn't have the that blunt resistance and this poison resistance. Then again, it's better than regeneration or anything like that. But he is the Prince of Death. Perhaps we will kill him. We'll have to see, I suppose. Although it is a goal for us to take the Citadel of Death. I was kind of looking for that. I kind of knew of its existence somewhere out there. I don't think I've ever seen that. I know I've seen a Citadel of Power in Hades, not Hades, the Inferno. And that was interesting. It had one of the Princes of Death in it. And they were quite strong as well. I've summoned one with the Demonologist. The Demonologist, eventually you can summon the Princes of Death, including Orcus. But that's interesting because Orcus can use all the Necromancer's rituals. Except for, of course, Lichcraft and whatnot. You don't get to recruit Necromancers after you get them. You can raise, like, all the dead, though. And he has a good insanity debuff. Actually, the best in the game, I believe, is 10. And I suppose it is also a buff. Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, 2 ghost. They're like, oh, we'll attack. No, you won't. You're dead. You're some dead ghosties. Could recruit a Necromancer's Apprentice if we had the gold. We do not, though. Let's just loom around this citadel for a minute. See what's around it. There's a Shadow Wood. Of course, there's a Shadow Wood. There's always a Shadow Wood. An idea is forming in my head. We're going to need to assemble our forces. Please don't run against anything dangerous. That is not an empty ghost village. I am completely sure of that. But we are going to grab our ghost men. We'll have to move Albrecht back there too. And we're going to start forming a plan to take Hades' realm. From Orculus. Because, of course, Orculus is probably in charge, I believe. Him being in that citadel. Which we want. We want that citadel badly. They took our library, those cursed dwarves. You will find them and murder them all. I am sure of that. Oh, more dispossessed spirits. Come as you will. You will just die as you do. Easy enough. Murdering some dispossessed spirits is never too difficult. Gives us a nice little bit of XP to take home. Did we ever raise that, we did, didn't we? Yeah, we got a bunch of Banes from it. We need to find more brave or bold battlefields if there's any left. Of course, the Necromancer has an ability to raise them as well. So we're assembling our ghost men. Hopefully dispossessed spirits don't immediately take our town and stuff when we leave. Yeah, we could probably leave them there. That gives us a lot of gold. So does the citadel. Let's actually just form up in the citadel, shall we? That sounds like a good idea. We're close to getting him to level 3. I don't know where that falls in Hades. Because eventually he can go to Hades and he could help as a lich. But I don't believe he's immortal on the plane of Hades once he's formed here. If we form him in Hades, though, would he be mortal on Elysium and immortal in Hades, I wonder? That wouldn't be as useful, so we're not going to do it. But just to craft it, because you're only immortal on the plane you become immortal on, I believe is the rules. So we'd have to see. Why do you have to be insane all the time, my friend? It is quite not good for us. I almost said ungood. It's quite not good for us. I don't like all these dwarves that are stalking around our land still. It irks me. We need to kill all the dwarves. A purge of the dwarves must be executed. And then Baal's forces as well. Can't have Baal come to Elysium while we're here. Sea Father. Can't afford it quite yet. Okay, so we'll move our ghost friend back to... Yeah, we'll leave the forces in the ghost town. We'll just move everyone to the Dark Citadel and start planning our moves there. Is there... Are we under... God, I can't remember what that Dark Citadel is under. I wish it was, like, easier to tell. Unfortunately, I could plane shift up, see if where we are, but Alberich would be at risk, perhaps. And I don't want that, that's for sure. The Citadel of the Dead. I wonder what that's under. What if it's under just a farm? I doubt it's under just a farm, but if it would be funny if the Citadel of the Dead in Hades was just tile-wise under a farm. Like you plane shift up into a farm, and all of a sudden you're just sitting right above the Citadel of Dead. Okay, move this way. Oh, what? This is only defended by Shade Beast. How powerful is Shade Beast? Not powerful enough to stop what's about to happen to him. That's how powerful they are. Do that. Oh, Anselm, you're insane, my friend. That's unfortunate for you. How many undead are here? Look at our power. In Irk's insanity, you can also look at that, because he's never going to be sane, ever, ever, ever. Murdering our enemies, murdering our foes, easy enough. You can attempt to summon monsters for less than the base price, but it's risky. Not every faction can do that. We can't do it. Be cool if we could. Let's go kill these dispossessed spirits. Rather easy to kill. Bum, 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 bum. See, this music isn't the worst for being in the realm of Hades. It's more mysterious than anything else. It's not really scary, because I feel like the realm of Hades would be more scary. Maybe a horror track. But it's better than the, like, kind of like festive, I want to say, like, Renaissance-esque music, but it's just... Sometimes this music does not fit the setting at all. It is an indie game, so that's somewhat excusable, but it can just be kind of comical at times when you're having the happy Renaissance-like music while you're in the realm of the Inferno or Hades. These dispossessed spirits are getting brave. Continue to pile on there. I don't like that. Guess we'll just go sit on our Dark Citadel, as it is slowly surrounded. Could just continue to kill dispossessed spirits. Just give some good XP to our men, I suppose. Just got 200. Might want to plane shift up to build up more forces. But again, I don't know where we are. That is a big issue. Have to be very careful doing it. Just next turn that right off the bat. I know we didn't check all the commanders, but I figure we just give a free turn of nothing. Ooh, they retook our ghost village. It's a single dispossessed spirit. Poor fellow didn't know what he was doing. He's just wandering the plain. Didn't know where he was going. Let's take Gunter and kill this single dwarf they left behind to retake our silver mine. Put it back into the hands of a true Necromancer. Could keep Gunter on there, but that would make our citadel vulnerable. Skip past this, really. An easy fight. Somehow we have a Hoburg village to the north. That's weird to have. So, if... I'm curious, Does it add dispossessed spirits every time we kill someone in Elysium? That'd be funny if it did. I don't know if they spawn just randomly or not. I've never really looked into it. Let's take that back. I really want to go take that, because that'll increase our gain, making him more able to get level 3 soon. He is close. Urk is insane. Of course you are, Urky boy. Urky, my friend. What beautiful music. So we'll just get some more ghost fellows. Whoa, what? Oh, that's on the surface. Okay, I was getting confused. We have 2 Dark Citadels. One in the realm of Hades, and the other in the above lands of peace and loveliness. We could just level 3 our ghost. I'm tempted to. I wonder how powerful he would be at that point. Can't let these dispossessed spirits around. We gotta keep killing them. Where do they go? Are we, like, banishing souls for eternity? I'm gonna think of it as we're, like, reincarnating them. So that I can sleep at night. I'm gonna think of it that way. That's a nice way to think. We're, like, giving them a new life on the... Like, every time they are reborn as a squirrel or something weird. Like, we're turning them into butterflies when they die. Rather than eliminating the existence of something forever. Even though they're in Hades. Is Hades that pleasant of a place? Perhaps ending their existence is the moral choice. That could be true. Would they rather be in Hades or feel nothing at all? I suppose we're not asking them, but if we did, would they say no? We'll leave it to the philosophers. Who cares? We're the, Necromancer, man. We don't care what they feel. Looks like we fully turned this army of Solus into undeads. Let's actually do something a little risky. Let's take all the armored long deads. I believe they move at normal speed. They do? Oh god, I didn't know that was 2 footprints. Hopefully we don't get stuck here. I want to move back immediately. I don't want to lose our Shade Mage. If anything, and there's an enemy like right next to us and he doesn't attack immediately, we could try and get lucky and plane shift him down if it... Okay, yeah, we might have to plane shift him. He's not dead this turn, so we could risk Hades if he can't move. Or who knows what else we could do. There's plenty of options, right? But they're just gonna retake what we just took, because they're douches. So we could get a Ghost Captain. Not that we need one. Let's kill a single dispossessed spirit. Oh, you got 3 movement. You'll be fine moving back. They'll retake that, but at least we got it for this turn, right? Did we lose a sacrifice? We had 6 before. Must have lost... Oh, you shites. We need to go retake that. And I know exactly where this is. That's right there. That's not that far away. So this is probably the this is below the castle. So let's go retake that town in the graveyard with our Ghost Lord. Man, I don't know whether to upgrade the Necromancer to level 3 or our Ghost Lord. I feel like the Ghost Lord is kind of in charge. Albrecht seems like he's in charge of everything. So perhaps it'd be wise to turn him first. But then the Lich Lord is further off. Man, it's such a hard choice. And I don't know the insanity buffs or debuffs offhand. Let's get some more, do you want archers? Let's get ghost archers, yeah. I can get behind some more of these guys. It's nice to have an army of ghosts we didn't have to summon individually. It's a lot easier. And they're better than regular troops, even though they cost a little bit more as well. Let's retake our library. Of course, they're taking that back from us. They wouldn't let us keep it for a turn. They are not so kind. These dwarves are getting annoying. Perhaps I should wage war against the dwarves. Of course, we'd risk ourselves doing that. So it's down to, I believe, 2 dwarf factions. The Necromat, the Priestess, and us, I think, is everyone. I could be wrong, but I believe that is all of us at the moment. So, that... They plugged their other game. I have their other game. It's, interesting. I'll say that much. It's an interesting concept. Maybe not fully done too well. So, do we have 3 weapon masters here? Yeah, we keep getting those. Okay. We'll just sentry him. No need to worry about him. We are 1 turn away from being able to level up someone. And I think we might go with the Ghost. The Ghost Lord. I don't know, but I'm feeling that's a better idea. It might not be. I don't know how much sanity. Maybe it'll just be 2 and it'll be shit. Because he only has 1, right? That is... Let's go look at him. Oh, come on. That could be absolute turd. Yeah, he only has 1 now. If it gave him 3, that'd be cool, but I just don't know. It'll only give our Necromancer that we want to turn into a Lich 1. We could turn our White Mage into a level 3 and see what that does. But then again, I don't think he's in the position to capture much. He's really just defending and raising, which is working out pretty well so far. And we really want to take Hades, so it's gonna have to be the Lich guy or, you know, the other dude. And it's hard to pick. It's very hard for us to pick what we want to do. Okay. Oh, they took our Dark Citadel. Won't be the back there in a second. We're gonna plane shift up. Oh shit. Oh, just a couple Hoburgs. And you know, the Banes, they stayed down in the town. But we know where they are. That's good. It's all good. Leopard love. Unfortunately, we don't know how many were in this town again. But we'll probably move them soon. Sooner rather than later, I suppose. Need to fight a couple troops here. Do we turn him to level 3? I mean, our Ghost Lord could use the level 3 spell. Hopefully it'd be good. And not something stupid. And it would put him at the same... And he could plane shift units down. I think we're going to go with the Ghost Lord. Because he'll be able to plane shift down with other units and not lose a bunch of HP. Another thing we have to worry about is if we plane shift anything that's not undead in Hades, they lose HP, I believe. I want a haunted city. Just to say we have one. What is happening in the game right now? That was weird. It decided to show us the computer doing that again. Okay. So I guess we'll do the Ritual of Grand Master. And we got Planar Swamp, which we don't have to do this again because I believe it's just Lichcraft. We can't turn ourselves into a Lich. Black Death. Would that hit our own units? Hope not. And we have Army of the Dead, which would make Reanimation a stupid spell to have. He's a Ghost King. That's interesting. What does he... He gains 2 sanity, yeah, so just put it to 2. Did he gain anything else? Probably gained HP or magic resistance or something. I need to get rid of these wounds. Life drain, of course. Ghost Kings were once necromancers of vast powers, perhaps betrayed by rivals, and now seek the downfall of empires to sate their hunger for vengeance. It's Alberich, the Ghost King. He's got a little crown, doesn't he? He got a little crown! That's cute. We're gonna have to be careful still, but... We have the Ghost King who can disease entire armies. He has Black Death as well, and he can summon 1 to 8 long deads with a single spell. He's rather powerful. And now we're gaining more sacrifices. We're going to build up another army again. And go kill stuff with it. We have an army full of ghosts already. We're going to go take this and sit on the Citadel of Power. We're going to need our graveyard. We're going to try and capture this area. Try and get up here as well. Raise a bunch of dead and see what happens. Try and get him to a Lich as soon as we can. It's going to be a while. But we are working towards a goal. Of making him the Lich. And capturing everything around here. Let's delay their assault on this place by putting our men here. I doubt they'd attack 349 people, regardless of the actual strength of our units. They would be in some shit. Because once they get here, they get just hit with arrows. Causes issue for them in general. Probably gonna raise the dead again there when he gets way more sane. And of course, as long as we don't attack them, they'll come towards us, which would be unfortunate for them, men. Let's take this graveyard. There's some ghouls there, so we'll move here instead. 49 units. See, I don't want to get in trouble here. So we know where this is in Hades. That's right here. You can build up units below him and then planar swap up and scare the shit out of him. Be interesting. Of course, they had this graveyard unowned, so it's been spawning ghouls and long deads that will retake things. I think the safer place is for us down here, retaking this and kind of building up an army there of undeads. Luckily, we now have the ability to just planar swap with a big force of men, which makes things a lot easier. Once we have the area better kind of like mapped out of where everything actually is, we can use that as a tool. Even though Stinging Paths also works very well for that. Let's retake our Dark Citadel. What else is there to do? Did they retake our town already? No, we still have Piscan. And we know where Piscan is. Fortunately. It gives us 2 Hands of Glory. I wish we knew where a city was. Perhaps one of our Necromancers has the ability of Dark Power. None that is sane. There's no sane Necromancer. You gotta be kidding me. Everyone's just crazy. We can probably use it down here, right? But that's probably going to show us on this plane where the dead are. Which isn't really what I wanted. But we'll just do it twice just for funsies. Ooh, what's this? A ghost town. Ghost village. Of course, of course. Nothing too interesting. But there are dead there to raise, I suppose. There's also dead right above this place. And if worse comes to worse, we could go find where our temple sits, I believe. Somewhere around here. Yes, it'd be... Okay. Yes. Be right... This space here. Okay, that's interesting. We mapped that out. That is where our temple is. We could go back there and... Actually, we could shift all these troops down and leave the temple alone, but I want to keep the temple. It's a good find for us. Oh, what is that? Is that a faction I've seen? What faction is that? It looks rather interesting. Hold on, let's... Oh, it's Baal. With Necromancer type spelled units. The Zumancy or the Murmur is an Anikita sorcerer and shepherd of the dead. During the time of giants, they presided at the cultic funerality, rally, festivals, and banquets of the dead, refight kings. Now they are called by the servants of Baal to prepare the world for the second coming of the dark god. So these guys are gaining more power. Oh boy, and that's 288 of them, huh? Huh. The land of Hades may be our bane, or not our bane. What's the word I'm looking for? Basically where we live. Our refuge would be a good word for it, I suppose. Land of Hades is definitely a refuge for us. We can hide down here and do whatever we want. I think we're going to kill these dispossessed spirits in this ghost. Shouldn't be too dangerous. Might lose 1 man or 2. But we do have some fast spectral horsemen who can go up and just stab them real quickly. But we need to gain gold down here quicker. Take over the land of Hades that only we really have access to. I'm sure the Necromats can get down here, but I'm not sure how well they do it. Which I hope, rather not well, would be the answer to that question. Just do a Dark Knowledge. No city still I'm seeing. Do it again. Oh, I know there's... Oh, what? Ooh. That's weak. There's another town there we could take, possibly. Really, we should probably move up to that town and forget about arming these dead. Get Hands of Glory. I don't know if it's safe up here. There's an old castle. We could get vampires, too. Actually, I think we're going to go take that old castle with Urk. I'm tired of fighting over this one magic library. Who cares? I mean, it's nice to have, but we have this one now to spawn mages and other creatures we need. And it's mostly mages. Or it is only mages that it spawns. Unless these guys attack and kill us. Like that. That might happen, actually. We could try. Of course, we could, if they lost all their men, we could always take our Ghost King and take it back. Which they would lose a lot of their men at the very least. We have this Necromancer towards the back as well. I don't know. Because they could try and attack this. We have walls, and they don't have men that can go through walls, except for this guy who is ethereal. Because he is a Dephite hero who was raised from the dead. I believe he's the only dead raised one they have. So apparently these guys probably have a ritual to summon these guys. Huh. I don't like this. I don't like this army. They have some things that can climb walls. Most of them aren't as big of a threat as they were in the one battle down at the Magic Library, because we have armored men who are immune completely to poison, who will be able to fight off the small damage that they do. My real issue is the giants. We don't have our monolith armor here to protect us towards the front. Because the monolith armor has kept this army doing very well. And we'd lose not a lot, actually, if we just moved to that town. We'd actually gain in gold from the surrounding stuff we'd take. Could even take the silver mine from them if we had to. I'm sure there's a bunch of dead up here to raise from the long armies they've had. We could take the old castle, try and get a vampire going there, and establish that as a new base around that town. Can't believe I haven't thought of that until now. That place would be nice for a base, that old castle. We could spawn a vampire rather than do our lich idea, but our lich idea still might be a good idea, comparatively. Let's see. There's a lot of doors up here too, though. That could get annoying, but we could also make a bunch of ghouls if we had to. And we'd have more resources to do it with. So we'd have another town on our side. I think we're going to do that. To the north we go, my friends! Leaving behind this place for them. We'll still keep our citadel, of course. But it'll be slightly less defended. Not that I'm worried about it. I'm more worried about what this thing's happening here. Oh, they have more. That's not a lot. Oh, I want that. That'd be good for a lich. Oh boy. Agathar. Is that Argathar? Is that what that's called? Agathar. I think it's called Agathar. Well, let's take this ghost town. Worry about the affairs of the surface world later. I might need to retake our ghost village. Of course, it's going to be hard to hold any of this stuff. Hopefully the battle against that ghost goes well. Our units don't really feel fear, do they? No, they're all dead already. These guys have morale. But regardless, it's easy to kill a ghost when they're that close to you. Now we move north with him. Urks is moving north. They're taking our stuff. And immediately they move on the Iron Mine. They're going to establish a base there probably, but I don't care. To be honest with you, I could care less about that place. As long as we keep our silver mine, I'm okay with it. So they'll probably encroach on the territory there, but oh well. Go back to our Dark Citadel. Retake it from these dispossessed spirits that are being annoying. Hopefully we can keep the Ghost Hamlet for longer than a turn. It seems most of the stuff we've already taken down here is being recaptured. That was kind of expected. Let's armor some... Oh, we can't even armor long deads anymore. You gotta be kidding me. Probably should be getting Bane Bones. They're pretty good. With that Decay Blade. But also, we need to keep our Hands of Glory, so... Our Shade Mage, move it back. It's be annoying to this lady. Unfortunately, we've lost our Brigand later. But Urk is on the move. And he's a lot more sane than he used to be. So we'll go take this old castle. What else to do? It's not very good. It doesn't even have a gate, but we'll work with it. I would love to have this dwarven city and kill all of them, which is a goal to work towards. We could always have a vampire eventually that will continue to harass, because vampires res when they're killed, like liches do. So they're very irritating to deal with. Liches are way more powerful because, I mean, of course they're going to be at level 3. Generally, they're just better, even though they don't have regeneration. I believe they get 2 level 3 spells to cast rather than the regular 3. They have some inert abilities that make them more powerful. Let's just kill the dispossessed spirits around here first, before we think about any of that. Let's take our magic library back. Easy enough to do. Ooh, dwarves are moving down here. Maybe they'll get distracted by the dwarves. I hope. Hope they don't just get more ethereal troops, because that could be potentially very dangerous for our little sanctuary here. And of course, dwarves are moving in. He's got a shaman staff. They have some spirit sight. Not that I care about that too much. Could do a twice-born spell on one of these guys, make him a ghost or white mage, so that they regain sanity with as a white mage does. I don't like that being there at all. I don't like it one bit. Urk's too insane to move. Curse, you're too insane, Urk. Oh god, that's a lot of troops coming towards our temple. I dislike this. They look like they're planning to take our temple. I don't want that. Not one bit. There's some dwarves to distract them. Oh, you're taking our citadel, huh? Not for long, buddy. Old pal. And there's not a lot we can do here. Let's turn them into Banefire archers. Hopefully they rank towards they're ranking towards all the way in the back, not on the line here. Looks like there's one. Ooh. One of them. Oh, you see? Yeah, they're just... And these guys can climb... Oh, nope, they can't climb walls. Thank the heavens. They cannot. Oh, maybe turning him into a lich might have been a good idea, because then we'd have a level 3 spell, like maybe they'd all get diseased and then slowly die. But that's for the past. We gotta think ahead now. And this is thinking ahead. Moving on up here is one of our ahead thoughts. This old castle. Establishing it as a base. Hopefully killing these dwarves one of these days when they move off. And take back our silver mine, because that has a lot of the gold we earn. Again, we're going to get a new silver mine when we set up this area as a land of the dead. It will not be for mortals. To be for the dead, who are immortal for the most part. I guess they're still kind of... They have some sort of mortality, but once you're undead, you're alive for a long time. Hey, disease won't kill you, poison won't kill you, hunger won't kill you. I wonder if, like... What do we feed our, like, live troops? Is there, like, undead that we have set aside to work farms for those guys? Really, I think the power of an undead army would be the fact that you could get them to farm for the living army that you have. So, like, you never have to want for anything. I think that's the coolness of the undead, as, like, a power. You could use them in interesting ways. Like farming, that's an interesting thing. Who doesn't love farming? Ooh, they left 7 troops behind. I don't know how far away they are, though. Oh, let's go kill these guys. It's easy enough to do. Let's take this. Do I want the farm? I'll take the farm as well. Is there a bunch of dead here? There's presents. Not that I want to take those dead right now. We have a mission. We already have the spell Blood Right, but we can't turn, unfortunately, Urk into a vampire because he's already a corpse. It's already the dead body of somebody else put into another body. Only the hard blood. Yeah. Shh. Flesh of his reanimated body. White Mage retains his necromantic skills and insanity. The connection to the underworld allows it to recover a small portion of sanity every month. Yeah. Apparently most necromancers are supposed to try and avoid death with that spell, but I went openly into it for some of them, because they regain sanity. And the life of an apprentice would just be basically just talking to yourself in a corner if you didn't kill them. So hopefully those dwarves continue to fight over that iron mine and they never establish a base there permanently. Be unfortunate if they did. I'd like to get another wizard in that temple, because I worry about Baal's minions coming this way, east. This is east, yeah. East. East from them, and they're west from us, so it is east. This is the eastern side of Elysium. As far as we can tell. Ooh, a pyromancer. As I ask for a caster, they give me a caster. And an interesting one that can cast fire out of his hands. And they've come. With their minuscule army. We have a bigger one. We're about to have a bigger one. As well as we turn Gunter insane. Got a lot of XP. But we're gonna armor these guys. Oh god, he's gonna be crazy. Might have to use the Twiceborn spell on Gunter. Oh, it's only 25. He's got 193 troops now on his side. We can, of course, begin to armor them and other things. There's 21 troops here. This is a lot of archers. No, our Juggernaut will take care of most of them. We'll go next turn, apparently, because I didn't realize we were out of AP that turn. Hopefully there's no giant army right behind them. What is this Pyromancer guy? He's got mass combustion. This gonna hurt. Fire cloud, flame burst. We don't need fire resistance. He's got mirage crystals. If only we needed illusionism, but we don't. So he's a modern mage who has studied the theoretical aspects of fire and the ways to master this elemental force. Think firebender with magic. The power of fully trained pyromancer is formidable, and a single one can turn the tide of a huge battle. The pyromancers should be treated with respect, since their contribution to keeping the wildlife at bay is of utmost importance. So we could burn all these forests if we wanted to, but the wildlife aren't hurting us that bad. If anything, they're probably helping. We can raise them as dead later. So we're not going to bother burning their forest. If we were another faction, and if we were facing against druids or trolls, of course I would burn them. But we're not, so we don't have to worry about that. And he could help in our fight against the dead for a moment if we move all the troops down here quickly. Like if we do a Stignan Paths right near this and kill them all. That might be useful, actually, to do at some point in the future. I have to kill this guy. Touch the dead, huh? Doesn't affect undeads. Most of their spells don't really affect undeads. Could take this ghost town. Be nice to have another ghost town. Gives us lots of gold. I say we take this ghost town. Should be rather easy. I don't think we'll lose any men. We have a ghost king now. That's pretty cool. So he casts... What does he cast? He casts Necromancer level 3. Yeah. Pretty well. Good. Good indeed. And now I think that's our turn, actually. Now that I'm looking. Yep, that'll be our turn. And they're moving forward, but so are we. What do you have? Terror, summon Shade Warriors, and Shadow... Oh, you don't even have anything good. That terror is going to terrorize some of our troops, but they'll just come back. Hopefully we don't lose... Oh, God! No. Why'd you Banefire? Stop that! You've killed some Spectral Horsemen, you idiot. Oh, the Ghost King found the Sun Helm, so he'll have a little more HP. We're not going to move that back up the front. That was not worth killing. I mean, it was, because we're going to get a lot of gold and stuff, but... Still. We should probably leave some troops here. A couple ghosts to kill the dispossessed spirits that wander in. I think we might do that. Leave some archers and stuff, because we get a lot of gold from this place. Then we can go back to our Dark Citadel and get more troops. Necromancer's Apprentice. Only that would be next turn when we took the old castle. Because we need one of them. Alright, wouldn't even be next turn. He's still regaining his sanity. We'll see when that happens. Some more dead to raise here. There is, but we're not going to do it yet. Let's just do... Where is this? Oh, that's here. Do that. So our soulless that we recruited now have spears. Oh, cool. Cool indeed. You're insane. Not a lot we can do right here, right now. Can we take the... Oh, shit! We fucked up. We fucked up. They're dead. I killed my Shade Mage. He's dead either way. Oh, boy. That was stupid. Well, unfortunately, we just murdered our own Shade Mage. It's not a big deal. We just got a Pyromancer, I guess. If that computer doesn't attack them, I'm gonna be real upset. You should just go kill those Armored Long Deads, and then I'll feel justified. If they don't, I'm gonna feel real stupid for plane shifting them there. But I did just learn you can plane shift on a turn. I'm an idiot. He couldn't even move. He couldn't even move that far. It's snow, and he's got too many units. Oh, that was a dumb mistake. That was a dumb mistake. We just killed a Shade Mage. We just killed him for no reason. There was no reason to do that. That was upsetting. Well, let's leave some of these ghosts behind, I guess. Disappointing. You can just recruit troops at this Dark Tower. And we'll kill more Dispossessed Spirits. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. And now we're going to lose those Armored Long Deads because we're not going to risk anyone going back there. It's only 20 of them, I guess, but, I mean, that was the majority here. Oh, boy. That was so stupid. About to faint of the thought of the dumbness there. Let's just get more horsemen. I think at this point that's the useful kind of troop we're going to need. Only gives us 3, but still 3 of those guys are worth quite a bit. Kill the 23 Dispossessed Spirits. In celebration of our idiocy, killing him. Sending him down on that coal mine to die. And he definitely did die. I didn't even want to watch the battle, to be honest with you. Let's take Urk and kill these guys. In our rage this turn as we murder for our mistakes. When you make a mistake, you gotta do another word that starts with an M as an action. So we're gonna murder after committing that mistake. I think it works out rather well. Fortunately, we are very good equipped to deal with piercing units, as we have resistance to them. So even our crappy soulless are gonna be fine. I really want to find a magic sword for old rattly Juggernaut here. He's pretty good at surviving, but not so good at killing. And it's disappointing me greatly that he has only 1 skill rather than 2. Because it causes us to lose troops. Let's move on from that. As we murder these Dispossessed Spirits quite easily. Yep, quite easily. Oh, okay, we need to turn that off. Next turn. We'll just turn on Army of the Dead. I like the spell Banefire for its ability to kill things, but he's killing our Spectral Horsemen, which don't need help right now. At all. He just has the because he has the ability to cast that quite often now, because we've upgraded his casting level. The higher level of cast, the more spells they can cast. Which, unfortunately, in our circumstance here, isn't working out. Not working out at all. It's very bad for us, in fact. There we go. Next turn. What have you done, my friend? You've killed another one. So we'll have to change that to... Oh, God, you already... Okay, what can we use? Disease, reanimation. I guess is going to be what we're going to use. Disease isn't that good. Yep, so there's all your spells. Stop killing our own men. Thank you. Appreciate you not doing that. Ooh, just a ghost. We take that one. Don't know if it's worth trying to kill a Bane Lord over that one. This would actually kill some of our men. In fact, it's horsemen here. I'd go kill that. What to do with this turn? Urk's insane on this old castle. No necromancers as of yet, so we need to save up for a necromancer. We gotta remember to do that. All these are owned by the opposite dwarf that's here. Is there dead to raise here? There's a strong presence. Still have a lot of troops, though. So we get a vampire. Things should get interesting, though, because we could just keep sending him here to kill this place, and then kill the dwarven city, and take the north for ourselves. I'm sure there's a shit ton of dwarves here. Last time we looked, there was a lot. Unless they've been two dwarf factions fought each other there, which I doubt they would. I doubt they committed the troops to that. Did us casting Army of the Dead keep those dead, or did he just summon that immediately as that fight went on? I'm a little confused. I need to go look into Hades real quick, because I thought I saw those undead. I don't know if it's because I just skipped really quick. Because I don't think level 3 spells are that fast to cast. No, he doesn't have a bunch of long deaths. I don't know why I was thinking that. But let's kill this hamlet. Take it for ourselves to get more gold. And we are starting to get a nice amount of gold per turn. We're still trading even, too. I want to get my long deads back, but I don't know where they went. And that'll give us the dreaded 2 AP loss. Which would give our Pyromancer enough time to get back. So we can do it. Run, Pyromancer, run! And you can Sentry again. There we go, we got our Armored Long Deads back. Woo! Actually, we won't Sentry you, because you can move here next turn after they move. And deal with those guys. Urk's still too crazy. Urk, you need to start taking your meds again, Urk. You're causing us issues. With your craziness, your crazy ways. That'll be that turn. Watch as we kill a ghost. Easy enough. Oh well, he spawns those long deads fast. Oh, and he's got the reanimation spell now too. Not that those help too much in any battle. They would help in like a long siege, I guess. But the ballista, we'll call the Baal priestesses ballistas from now on. Just killed some people. Whoa, whoa. Of course. Right? Why right next to me? Man, I don't want to have to kill you and smash this gate and have to deal with all the inferno coming out of it. Because my undead aren't certainly great against it, but I have to fucking kill you now. You realize that's irritating. We could even lose all these guys to this. But we can't let this sit. And it's going to keep sending people from the Inferno. We don't want this. And the Inferno can easily kill us. Oh, and they even had other men there, too. See, they're just going to... Did we just lose that army? Let's see. It's very possible we lost that army. And we just killed Urk. But I can't let that happen. That's just going to doom my men there, so... But that might have just killed one of our plans. I'll also probably kill all the dwarves. So let's see. Are you alive, Mr. Friend, Urk? Urk is alive. He's crazy. We destroyed... Okay. That was almost very dangerous for everyone in Elysium. They can all thank the Necromancer for destroying the gate to the Inferno. We just lost a bunch of men doing it. But it had to be done. I wasn't going to let this... I had a whole campaign. It was going great in Conquest here. Conquest of Elysium 4. Going wonderful. They opened that goddamn gate to the Inferno, and the entire force was just destroyed. Fortunately, it did even open in like their frozen section of Hades. Not Hades, the Inferno. But we're not letting the Inferno get here today. We're done with the Demonologist. Died a long time ago in this campaign. We saw the notification. It's over for you. It's over. It's not happening again. Let's see if this hero has a magic sword. Do you have a magic sword? You have a seeing. Man, I can't rely on him for anything. Oh, there's another Deva. Great. There's another Dwarven city. That's cool. If I transferred them all under the hero, could they move? Hold on, wait. Oh, no. That's not how that works. No, let's just do that. Transfer him back under the Insane Man. That should be fine. Well, let's give his Seeing Crystal to the Insane Man. He doesn't have a magic item in that slot, and I'd much rather have it on him. He's got Farsight, too, with it, so that's cool. That's why we can see so far now. We can see a little farther. That's somewhat of an advantage, I guess, in its own respects. So you're just regaining your sanity, but we might have to raise debt because we just murdered a bunch of people. Oh, God. Oh, I thought they had the 500. They'd only have 200-something. But they're gaining every day. That's assured, yeah. Maybe not the right troops to gain. And their assassin has their combat caster ability. So I don't know why they let him have that. Combat caster would be good on like a vampire, lich. I think the Demi-Lich already has the combat caster ability, from what I remember of it. Oh, a single dispossessed spirit. That should be easy to take. Getting a lot of gold from this. Gold is always nice to have. Could try and like burn the forest while they're in it. That's a possibility. Of course, we'd be stuck in there for a moment. Our Pyromancer only has 50 resistance to the effects of that. Is there a bunch of dead here we can raise? Yeah, there's a strong presence. Meh. I'm gonna give that one a big meh. But let's raise it, I guess. Might as well. Well, we have the old castle in our grasp, and we're gonna be 24 insane. Not that bad. We're gonna try and keep it reasonable this time around, as we try and take over this area. Raising the dead here. This is probably a dwarven city too, right? So this is under the red guy. This red and pink guy have really been dueling it out. I wonder, is this a red or pink dwarven city? They've been really, like, the dwarves don't like each other. A lot of dwarven conflict. If only they could unite together and try and kill all the other people in Elysium, maybe they'd win. But they won't. Dwarves are greedy and will not fight with one. Oh, what the fuck is about? Is something about to take that graveyard? That's about to get real annoying. I don't like it when it gets real annoying. Okay, what the fuck is by my graveyard? Oh, what the? It's a necromat full of fucking little long deads. Oh, that's a headache. God, and they have more troops than me down here. They have a bunch of undeads. It doesn't even look like they... It's just mostly these dudes. You could raise a big army there, but it'd require killing them all, which is going to be hard, man. Hoping for an easy day. Today is not proven to be a good day for the campaign. Not whatsoever. Can't even armor long deads properly anymore. Hoping to bring a bunch of ghost soldiers around and do a bunch of cool stuff with them. But I believe we just lost our town again. No, it's still there. Dwarves are leaving it alone for a second. Of course, that probably won't last long. Well, I don't think we're going to recruit anything down at our Dark Citadel here. Unfortunately, they're definitely going to take that small graveyard. I didn't realize it was a small graveyard. I thought it was a large graveyard. I don't think there's any real difference besides what you raise from it. Yeah, it's just the same. They do have some little ghouls somewhere. Where's their little ghouls? It's so hard to see. There they are. Yep. We have like 353 men. And we can hold our citadel, but we can't go fight them. I think we definitely hold our citadel pretty well. Well, we almost have 43 gold per turn. Of course, that'll change when they come take our silver mine, too. Because they're greedy fucking dwarves. Real greedy. Did I see a weird icon up at the ball lady? No. I saw like a weird Saruman eye. Oh, there goes a watchtower. Smoking crater hit it. Of course it did. But it's fortunate to know that whoever's in that watchtower is feeling the same grief we are about to feel when they come take our small graveyard. And then our gallows. They're going to want our gallows too, but we can easily retake the gallows. Still annoying, though. Very annoying. They're going to take all that. I know they will. Luckily, our temple's kind of safe-ish. I say ish with a hard ish. Who knows? And looks like some dispossessed spirits just wandered into our ghost hamlet again. We lost some gold. But hey, at least we're in the realm of Hades, right? It's not like that place is grim at all. I just wanted to be a happy necromancer. Hopefully the dwarves and the necromat fight. Or maybe unhopefully, because they will probably raise the dead. They'll probably do that. That's gonna be a thing. Oh, they took our... Fucking dispossessed spirits. There's just so many of them. Why do people gotta die all the time? That's a funny question. Quite the interesting one, too. Well, let's get some of those guys, and I guess we want to be safe here. Let's just spring for some more crossbowmen. And Gunther's pretty insane, right? Gunther's decently insane. I always lead with Kvass. Kvass could take over Gunther's role. Just put Gunther in his army. That would work pretty well. I don't think we could kill this with just Gunther's men, though. Could almost just kill this. Well, if they kill this and they don't raise all their dead, we'd have a lot of dead to raise. That could be a promising thing. Speaking of which, is there dead to raise here, Alaric? No, there's not. Of course there isn't. There never is. And Urk's too insane to move, but he'll fix that soon. Huge area spells like Blizzard can be very dangerous if your troops aren't cold resistant. Oh, really? I've learned that one before. In our Demonologist campaign, I killed all my troops with a AoE spell like that. It was unfortunate. But it's hard to find troops that are resistant to all the things as a Demonologist. You get a lot of variance. So, in my defense, it's a little difficult. We'll retake our magic library. I want my watchtower back too. I want to see everything. And you're sitting on my coal mine, unfortunately. Ooh, they didn't take our graveyard? Why would you not take our graveyard? Seems weird. I think they definitely wouldn't be able to break through our... Yeah, because we have iron gates. They don't have anything that can fly, and most of the dudes, right, they don't hit very well. Or true, yeah. They do very little damage, and the walls take away a damage already. We have plenty of heavies to hold them off. And we have a spectral horseman. And, you know, some spellcasters and weapon masters that do crazy. And all of these guys are experienced. I'm just sitting here. Move Urk again. Looks like she's been building up some arbalist. She's like, oh no, they're coming to kill me. I'm not coming to kill you, lady. I'm just chilling out. Chill. Chill, lady. Could even make him just level 3. Rather than getting a vampire. But I want a vampire. So he can reform every turn and go fight the dwarves every once in a while. Demon and devils belong to their own faction. Will kill independents of Elysium if they get the chance. What? They do that? I never knew. Oh, you did the wrong. You fucked with the wrong guy. You're fucking with the wrong dude. You took my old castle. Now, okay, well, thank God a Necromancer didn't spawn that turn. That would have been stupid. Me to move off that tile at that time. Well, what do we want to do? There's a hamlet back there we need. There's a 19. Let's just kill the 19 dispossessed spirits. Hopefully we're actually doing something by killing these guys and it's not just all pointless. But there's a... You know... When you want to be real annoying, you guys are real good at it, because she'll probably spawn a gate next turn. Did I just sentry someone? No, I just hit next commander. 17. Okay, well. I sentence these 17 troops to death. Because I want my old castle back soon. You're going to give it back to me. They have a runesmith, don't they? Got Tremor, so he'll kill some of our troops. You don't happen to have a magic sword anywhere, do you? As our hero will probably die here. Skip forward. Not important. These guys just need to die. All of them need to die. We need to win. Quicker. Already. Quicklier. We need more hands of glory. How are we going to get more hands of glory? I haven't seen a desert. Is entire Elysium just open terrain? Or is there like a southern part I'm not seeing yet? I haven't seen a speck of desert. All I see is like cold in my like normal lands of grass, my grassy plains that freeze over really quickly. Take these guys. Yeah, there you are. Wonderful. Why do we only have 3 hands of glory per turn? Someone took our graveyard. You took our gallows. Of course you did. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a grand ghost necromat. Much insanity, he gains 1 insanity. Not a big deal. He lost his eye, too. He's the one-eyed ghost. Strange how ghosts have eyes. We'll retake our thing there. You're sitting on our magic library, aren't you? So that's gonna be hard to get apprentices. Or does this give us apprentices? Yeah, it has no effect on us. We need a magic library to get necromancers. Unfortunately, that is the case. Killing some more dispossessed spirits as we wait for them to move off of our square down south. So we can retake our gallows that give us actual sacrifices. And they took our graveyard back too, but that's going to be easy to retake with our ghost. Our level 3 ghost man. Mr. Ghosty. I believe Mr. Ghosty got Plein Air Swamp. So we have the option available to swap a bunch of undead down to the plains of Hades. And just set them up guarding things, perhaps. Have to wait, though. Do we want to move back and do that? Yeah, let's move back and take our graveyard back. In that town where our 33 Banes sit. Let's move back up. Probably won't worry if there's anyone. I don't know who would be there. We might have to worry. But is there a bunch of dead here? Might need to raise the dead there. It's nice you decided to take that move away. Fortunately for us, we have Alaric who can move there and move back, giving us back to +4. They've taken the town as well. Might just Plein Air swap, which sucks because it cost a lot to do that. Does Stignan, whatever, what is it called? Does that let us go back up? No, it doesn't. Only lets you go down to Hades. Oh well. Could always use that to travel and stay on the surface from now on. We have to travel to Hades, that is. Not that we want to often. Yep. So that's how spells work, though. Level 2 casters can cast 1 level 2 or 2 level 1 spells. So I think it works the same with level 3. So I think you get 2 level 2s, or 1 level 3, or 3 level 1s. I think that's how that works, right? Or is it 4 level 1s? Something like that. Either way, it makes spells really good. Really, really good. And you can do a lot more strategic thinking ahead with what spells you want them to cast. Like right now, our ghost isn't casting like a great combination because we don't want him to kill our own troops, because a lot of his spells kill our own troops. Do we just want to plane shift up? Man, I wish I could see above. See what landed there. I kind of am feeling skeptical about it. I don't want to lose anybody. So, plein air swap. Oh my god, it was just ghouls. That was not worth the 50 points we just spent to do that. But this is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna go take this back as well. It's annoying they just took this and left it so that ghouls spawned. And they have our town as well. Let's go take our town back. As soon as we can take a Necromancer again, we will spawn one. 2 Queen's Counselors. That army. Well, they don't take our small graveyard. That would be the end of the world. As we gain our old graveyard back with our 97 troops here. Hopefully we don't get attacked by some insane army. That'd be quite unfortunate. Hope we don't lose our ghost town either. We are not doing so hot right now, though. Please attack that Deva. That'd be so nice. Oh, you're just gonna retake that, huh, Mr. Ghoul? Mr. Ghoul, we gotta kill you now. Unfortunately for you. That is the way the world works. You can't give me what I want over here. It'd be so nice if you did. There's just a random guard tower here. That's a lot of ballisties. Lots of giant arrows to attack our armies of the undead. I just want a Necromancer's Apprentice. I guess we don't own a library, so let's fix that. Could have gone on the Brigand Lair too, and been a little dangerous, but I'm not feeling that dangerous these days. I'm feeling more safe. More towards the safe area of thinking. What is making us go slow here? Is there like a little solace or something? Is there like one solace? Hold on. Little long deads. Dead animals. Don't. Let's re-toggle the... Man, what is making us go slow? These guys, right? No? Okay. I don't know what is. They're a big undead soulless? Or are the armor... It's probably the armored long deads. They're slow, aren't they? Yeah, okay, because they're armored. I forgot about that. I was wondering why we were going slow for a while. Ooh, make him ethereal. It's quite good. He's even better ethereal. With his Bane Blade. See, this is too cheerful. Oh, look. Glad I didn't move him to the Brigand Lair. Exactly what I was thinking. They'd have some insane troops there. You're going to try and take our old castle. I hope I'm not insane this turn. Dare we kill these bears? Let's just spawn some these guys. Once we have 260. We'll still be able to do a Necromancer if we have to. Time soon. Luckily, we have 2 ghost towns still. We have surface towns giving us lots of gold. Dare we kill these guys? I don't really want to waste the effort on them. White Frank. Could raise the dead here. Only 4 insane. Let's raise some dead. It's well worth it to get a little more into an army. Protect us against these vile dwarves. How insane are we now? 14. Not too bad. Ugh. You're living. Why has no one killed you? I suppose it's fallen to me. Kill you. What? Why is Gunter alone? Oh shit. Kvass, you gotta go too. I forgot we gave Kavas all the troops. Because Gunter was too insane. Whoops-a-daisy. Dare we try and actually turn this guy into a lich and see if we can do anything with that? I think, man, I don't know what to do next. There's not a lot of options available to us. It sucks, but it's the truth. It is the truth. We're out of options. Out of time and out of place. In the world called Elysium. Man, I'm like, my headphone... I have these headphones that, they're like workout headphones, but I use them because they're kind of... Ooh, there we go. Got an apprentice. You can become a vampire soon. Yay. Getting that vampire, Mr. Vamps. Okay, let's see. What he spawned with? Fear and Strength sap. That's not the best spells to spawn with. Become a vampire. Oh, shit, not the right spell. Let's try it again. Bloodright, there we go. Now we just gotta wait to get 125, and we'll have our very own vampire called Alaric the Second. His name will be Alaric the Second, because there's already an Alaric that exists. That's something. 2 Alarics. That's not gonna get confusing to talk about. It's not like I'd like a you know, there's no way to rename your guys at all. At least what I believe, there isn't. Like, click on that, nothing. So I don't know what else to do. I don't believe there's any way to rename anyone. But we got Alaric, he's got Cloud of Death now and Dark Power. That's Decay. That's actually gonna be pretty dangerous to fight with, because he'll decay our men, so we're not going to keep that on. But when he becomes a vampire, he'll be pretty baller. Could even give him this. Hopefully he'll find us a magic item somewhere, even though they seem to be in short supply in our campaign for some reason. Oh boy, looks like some Baalites are coming to kill us there in that ghost town, or the regular town. It's a real town, it's not a ghost town. I'm really trying to fix this headphone. Come on, just get comfortable. Come on, sit in there. It's got like these weird ridges that won't let it fix. Guess we'll save this for a later task. Hopefully I don't forget that there. Get a goblin chieftain. Oh boy, a bunch of troops coming to murder us. Go right over our walls. What magic items do you have? You have Hydra. I need that. Want it. For you, my Bane Lord. But unfortunately, could be in trouble. Are any of your units slow? Thank God you have slow units. We're going to run away from you for right now. If we have to, we can plane shift down, and we won't be alone to do it. But we will run away for now. We need to kill this army and take that Hydra army and make a Bane Lord insanely strong. Then we can also get a Wand of Fire. I guess that'd be pretty cool. But I want that Hydra armor, because a Bane Lord, that ability to regenerate, would be unstoppable in this world, at least, because L's dead. If there ever was a faction of L. I believe there was, because there's a temple over there. So he can't banish us. This guy, this Bane Lord, would have regeneration at 42 hit points, at least a 7 damage attack. He's got some good magic resistance and armor as well. He's got 3 armor, which that would add to his armor, I believe. A decent strength. Overall, he's just pretty good. Could also give it to one of these guys if we wanted to. Which I wouldn't. I'd give it to him, because he's cooler. They're probably going to take Peskin from us, so we're going to lose some sacrifices, but that's peas and tomatoes right now. Could go back in Hades, but it'd cost a lot of points. Not for our Banes. Maybe we'll move our Banes over to, what's-his-face? Whatever his name is down there. Eric. Not Alaric. Urk. We call him Urk, I believe. It's the name we've chosen for him. Move him down to Urk. God, this headphone thing is giving me, like, OCD. Yeah, they took that town. Oh, what if they sacrificed that town? We brought it to their attention. What else do they have here? Staff of Fire. They're so strong. Oh, that's unfortunate if they do that. Might move northward here. I want that Hydra skin armor so bad. Unfortunately, I have to kill her to get it. Not that this army is so great. The only greatness here is these guys. They're dangerous. But we have a ghost in Banes. Our Banes would all die, including our Bane Lord that we want to give it to. Actually, why does this ghost have this helmet? You should have this helmet. So you're resistant to fire. That would definitely be better suited for you, my friend. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be this turn. Trying to see if we can kill that lady eventually. Could just start turning a bunch of ghouls. Or we could try and find a place to raise a bunch of dead and go fight her. But not with our Bane Lord, so we could get him the Hydra skin armor. I believe I would want it for him, because I don't think our ghost can wear any armor. Because he's incorporeal. Incorporeal. Some dwarves. Not interested in dwarves. Leave me alone, dwarves. Kill these dwarves. Let's kill these dwarves. Why let them live? That's what I say. Did they just kill? They killed that farm. They're sacrificing for more men. Oh, please don't kill Pescan. It's a good town, a good strong town, worthy of living, don't you think? Gives me sacrifices. Let's retake that. Really want to retake that Brigand Lair too, but it's got 2 boots. Dangerous to go to right now. Not our priority. Let's kill these dwarves. Should give us some slight relief. As that runesmith probably has tremor. Have to be careful. Not that it can really hurt our Banes too badly. They have pretty decent magic resistance, I believe. Yeah, 6. That's not bad at all. Ah, I fixed the headphone. But it's on the wrong way. Please turn it without breaking. Without messing it up. Oh, I did it. Now I can sit successfully back in my ear. As I am unburdened by its issues. I'm going to give the game a save again. Oh, small graveyard. How wonderful. Give it a save. Hopefully we'll have a vampire soon enough. They did it. Oh, they sacrificed Pescan. You dick. That's why I hate the Ball faction. They sacrifice everything. So who knows? Maybe there was a bunch of more villages and towns over to the east, but they all sacrificed them for their men. Oh, that's irritating. That was giving us a nice trade. I wish we could find a port somewhere. Wish we still had that sea father we had a while back. Be rather nice at this point. Obergs should be easy enough to kill. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. We have a lot of armored troops, considering these Banes. Strong presence of the dead here. Yep, okay. We have our ghost too. Black Death and Army of the Dead. He has no insanity right now, does he? Wow. That's an accomplishment, I suppose. So mad about Pescan. It's irritating. It still shows the actual name of it, too. Just let me know that, you know, he fucked up. He fucked it all up. Remember. Hey, it died. Maybe there's a port over here somewhere. I'm being hopeful, but I doubt there is. I don't think this was a good age to be in. I think it's after the Empire fell. Which is unfortunate. Another unfortunate thing is we don't have many magic libraries under our control. We need more. Because they keep taking that one. There were independents on it last turn, though. Oh. High wall. I didn't know that. 0 to 9? That's good. Not that it matters when we're attacking someone because we have Ghost, but... yeah, no. Nice thing to know. We have a lot of gold right now. Guess we could go spawn some guys down here. That would work out. Luckily, they can't absorb magic libraries and be dicks. It's nice that they can't do that. Not a lot to be done until we get Alaric into his vampire form. His true self will be known to all as he goes to kill. Unfortunately, the Dwarven Ballistas, I've just realized, will really affect him a lot. And kill him rather easily. May lose some Banes here. Hopefully not, though. They have nice armor to protect them. But our Bane Lord's going to have trouble getting in here. Unless he goes first. And they're already dying. Hopefully their horsemen get up too. They can just eliminate these slingers that are annoying us. There's no reason for these Banes to just sit here. I wish they would just let the ghost through. I wish the ghost could just phase through them immediately. Would be nice. And we're decaying their stuff. Why are you up here, Archer? You should not be here. You don't have a lot of HP. It's nice that our ghosts gain XP too. I wish we had one of those weapon dudes up here. Murder them, Bane Lord. Use your power to murder. See, if he had that Hydra armor, he'd be pretty unstoppable. You got a couple Banes with, like, magic weapons and stuff. They'd be unstoppable. Like that Monolith armor on a Bane, that'd be crazy. Crazy, crazy. Or at least a Bane, even just a regular Bane. Bane Lord, Bane, whichever. It'd be kind of great. They'd be able to regenerate from everything. It'd be very hard to kill them. They'd be like a more powerful troll, I believe. Because they also have resistances to cold and poison. Only they had the blunt resistance that these guys do. Or sorry, pierce resistance. Alright. Okay. That's that turn. And I just pulled the headphone off of the... Dear Lord. Hopefully this is easier this time. It doesn't look like it's going to be. Oh, it was easier. I suppose once I've done it once, I can do it again. I'm not going to pull that off again. I need to stop taking it out of my ear. Doesn't feel like it's on right now. Certain fire beings burn down forests if they pass through it. I think that's the ones that have, like, the fire wall around them. I think the Elementalist has issues with that. Is that what it's called? It's basically an Elementalist. Let's raise some dead. Since we have so little insanity with this guy. It's probably going to be a bunch of little long deads. Yep, lots of little long deads. Various instruments of weapons. How insane are you now? Probably pretty bad. 29, yeah, but we'll work that down. And you've turned that into a hamlet. I wish you would drown. Not really. I want your Hydra armor too, but you know, I don't like you. That's what I'm getting at. I don't like this faction of Bao. We need to enact vengeance on them. They just have so many little troops. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 20. 25 troops that could really have a threat to us. These guys might be dangerous-ish. Rest of them. It's about 25 guys that could really hurt us. This lady wouldn't be too nice either. These guys are pretty easy to kill. Troops, easy. Of course, we have level 3. We could have probably killed him with the Ghost King if we had a better spell. Unfortunately, we don't. So we can recruit, like, Hobergs up here, can't we? That could be annoying for everyone else. Let's get some Hoberg slingers in this army here. Since I find those guys rather annoying. And if we lose them, we can just raise them. If we just got a bunch of them, we could just lose them and raise them as dead. It might be an interesting thing to do. Like to have another Dark Citadel, perhaps. Not very useful, though. I need a haunted city, a regular city, but I feel like they may have killed all the cities. Which, again, is unfortunate for us. do. And I think with that, we're going to end the episode, guys. So, it's been a rather dour episode for me, unfortunately. But I hope it was entertaining for you guys. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more, give a subscribe and continue to watch. I have been Dirty Dungeon. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.